So, welcome back in the sixth module, and in this module, in the last module we have talked about concepts of motivation and the process of motivation, and in this module we are going to talk about the theories of motivation. The learning outcomes which we will discuss here are mainly the Maslow's need hierarchy, Max-Neef's fundamental human needs, Murray's psychogenic needs, Dichter's consumption needs. So, before going to this contemporary needs or contemporary theories of motivation, we will look first in a nutshell or in a bird's eye view about the early theories of motivation. In early theories, we see that looking back at the literature and theories of motivation of different era, a huge diversity is well noted. Firstly, we find the monothematic theories which assume that human behavior is directed only towards a single motive, either my motive of self-esteem or my motive of hunger or any particular motive. The second prominent theory of motivation relates to the motive theory pioneered by Sigmund Freud in 1927, and this theory is based on innate motive libido. And the other behavioral scientists claim that motivation is not an outcome of a single need, it is rather a resultant factor of diverse needs. And consequently, Adler in 1927 explained that the existing needs are subjective to experiences in early childhood, and Horney in 1945 found the association between motivation and anxiety. But these are all very early theories, so let us not go much deeper into this, because I would like to discuss more about the contemporary theories. The first and foremost talked about contemporary motivation theory is the Maslow's need hierarchy. Abraham Maslow, he has propounded that human motivation can be divided into 5 stages, 5 different motives a human can have to arouse a drive to get a goal object. The first one is a biological or physiological need. This is like my hunger, thirst or need for shelter or so on and so forth. So, the products which can cater to this kind of needs like a bottle of water, particularly when we see the advertisement of Sprite, they talk about it is only for quenching the thirst, and say some Marie biscuits, they talk about it is only for at all occasion when you are having tea, you can have with that this particular biscuit. They do not talk about a specific attribute of or a specific taste of a particular biscuit. With the second aspect is about the safety need. In safety need, after usually after satisfying your physiological need, then you can think of your safety need, and in safety need means when the customer is looking for safety which they can get from different products. For example, they depend on the insurance companies like ICICI Prudential company, they life insurance company, they advertise with a mark of sindoor. The reason of doing this is sindoor is supposed to be a mark of long term relationship and the dependence, that is dependence of marriage. So, that particular aspect has been taken as a symbolic cue in this case, and they want to cater to the safety need of the customer. On the other hand, Bharti AXA Life Insurance, in a very humorous way, they try to say that they want to cover up all the critical medical treatments which which otherwise is not covered by other health insurance schemes. So, the other one after your safety needs, Maslow has talked about another need which is your social need or belongingness need. We all are human is particularly main are social animals, we can say. So, as Aristotle has said. So, basically this is the third layer where we have a kind of social need, belongingness need, need for love, affection and all this. So, to satisfy this kind of needs, marketers can plan for this kind of products also, or they can promote their products in this aspect. For example, Snapdeal, the recent promotion of Snapdeal is based on this kind of social need. They are saying that the gifts, like gifts for a mother's birthday or gift for somebody, could be sent through bought from Snapdeal and could be sent. Similarly, Google long back they have launched this kind of emotional campaign where a person who has left Pakistan long back and now he has been settled in India and he misses his friend, he misses a particular kind of sweet which he used to get from his friend's shop in Pakistan. Now, their grandchildren actually unites them once again, and in one friend's birthday the friend from Pakistan comes and visits him. So, this kind of this is exactly based on some emotional need and need for love and affection. So, the products could be placed on the platform of need and affection also. Archie's has designed all their cards mostly based on Mother's Day, Parents' Day, Father's Day or Friendship Day or this kind of things. Then coming to the esteem need, which we have already mentioned in the previous module, that is when this is kind of like when we are buying a very expensive car. So, that time we are talking about that will actually place ourselves in the society as an elegant person or an affluent person. So, that is my esteem need which I wanted to show. And after satisfaction of the esteem need, usually people can also go for the need for self actualization. This is the kind of motivation to comprehend one's own highest potential and possibilities, and that is considered as the key and genuine motive. For example, when Sachin is coming for Support My School campaign, and that program was organized by NDTV and Coca-Cola some days back. Then we move to another theory which has been propounded by Max-Neef, and he has talked about fundamental human needs. He has given a 9 different needs, like one is subsistence, protection, affection, understanding, participation, leisure, creation, identity and freedom. And he has said that individuals want to have certain quality for all these needs. They need to have certain things for satisfying these needs. They do certain actions to satisfy these needs, and they interact in the social setting in a certain way to satisfy these needs. And there could be some particular kind of services which can satisfy this kind of needs. The first one, for example, we are talking about the subsistence part. Subsistence, for subsistence people look for their physical and mental well-being. For that the things they want to have is the food, shelter and work, and the action they want to do is to have food, to wear cloth and to rest, to work. Similarly, the interaction setting they want to have food, to have cloth is the living environment of the surrounding which determines the kind of cloth they will wear, the kind of food they will eat, and particularly the social setting also. And the type of services are mostly the eatery services, the healthcare services, the retail and other supply services which can cater to this kind of need. Then comes the need for protection, which is quite similar to the Maslow's safety need. So, here we have the need for care, the need for adaptability, the need for autonomy, and the things we want to have here is the social security, mainly like insurance schemes, health schemes, like we should have a proper healthcare facility in our vicinity, work which means we may have a proper employment. So, for that also a lot of employment sites have come up which through which people can Naukri.com and this kind of portals have come, online portals which can actually assist people to get their job. And they want to cooperate, they want to plan, they want to be taken care of and they want to help others also. And again the social environment in which they belong to, that again determines the kind of social security they will seek, the kind of health system they will seek, and the kind of employment they will seek. And the types of services, of course, is the housing, the kind of housing facility, clothing, security, safety, maintenance, insurance schemes. Similarly, similar to Maslow's social need or belongingness need, here also Max-Neef has stated about the need for affection. This is the need of respect, need for sense of humor, need for generosity, need for sensuality, and all this. So, this is like what you want to have is friendship with others, your good interaction with your family, relationship with nature, all this. So, here again your doing is like you want to share something, you want to be taken care of, you want to make love, express emotions. So, of course, interacting things would be privacy and intimate spaces of being together, and types of services like friendship, lot of friendship organizations are also there. Apart from that, we have social networks for friendship. For marriage is again for making up a family. We have lot of marriage portals, like we have varatmatrimony.com, we have simplymarried.com, which actually serves this kind of purpose. Then the need is the need for understanding of critical capacity, curiosity, and intuition of the customer. And here they want to have the kind of literature, good teachers, good policies, good education facilities, and doing wise they will analyze, they will study, they will mediate, they will investigate. Similarly, interaction wise, schools, families, university, and communities where they will interact about this. So, of course, the educational service, investigation and mediation services can serve their purpose. Participation, that is the receptiveness, dedication, sense of humor. So, similar way you can see the having for having they want responsibilities, duties, works and rights. For doing they want cooperate, dissent, express opinions, interacting, association, parties, churches, neighborhoods. Trade, the type of service which can cater to this kind of need are trade, conference, communication, travel services, tourism services, so on and so forth. For leisure, people should have imagination, tranquility, spontaneity, and things they want to have is the game space, the parties, peace of mind. So, the services which could be planned is like entertainment service, it could be planned like your leisurely resorts like Vedic Village we have in Kolkata. We can have the Radisson kind of hotels where people can sit back and relax for some time. Creation, again, when people want to innovate and create, it is again the requirement from the individual is imagination, boldness, inventiveness and curiosity. Here again abilities, they want is ability, skill, work, techniques, and of course, several self-service operations are like this. Identity, people want a sense of belonging, they want a cultural match. In the previous module, I have said that Tanishq is bringing jewelry for different kind of subculture. So, what is the advantage of this is you can very closely relate with that particular product. So, hotstar.com, they are portraying of different kind of programs from Star India. You can view all these programs and you can select the particular regional channel, you can select the sports channel, you can select with which you can identify more. If you like sports, you can select a sports channel. If you want a regional soaps, then you can accordingly select Star Jalsha for Bengali or similarly some other channels. So, this is how it is going on, and even the clubs, the associations, the prayer services are formed in this way. Freedom is another need, which autonomy, passion, self-esteem and open-mindedness are the requirements from the individual as qualities, and havings they want equal rights, and doing the actions they want dissent, they want choose, run, risk, develop awareness, and interaction can be anywhere. This is basically the like Consumer Protection Act, any kind of justice or any kind of forum where you can seek redressal. Then we can talk about the Murray's list of psychogenic needs. Murray has defined several psychogenic needs and it was around 24 psychogenic needs which he has mentioned, but for the time being we are only covering up some key aspects. The first one, the broader need, is the ambition need, and the specification is the need for achievement, the need for exhibition, and need for recognition. We can see Fair and Lovely equal ad, if one can remember. That shows when the girl can when the girl was asked to marry a person who is very accomplished, very well established, so the girl gets confident after using Fair and Lovely, and she says that after 3 years, when I become equal in terms of employment, in terms of my accomplishment with that guy, then and only then I will think for marriage. So, this is a kind of achievement which the person wants. It could be exhibition also, like I have the best thing to wear, I have the best watch to wear, so like this. And recognition also, when others are recognizing that you are wearing a best dress. So, these kind of images are very commonly used by marketers always in different forms of advertisements. Then materialistic needs, which shows acquisition, which means the obtaining things, construction, that is creating things, order, making things neat and organized, and retention, that is keeping things. So, these are all like how the marketers can promote different latent needs and make the customers basket fill with different kind of products. So, that is what. Then comes the power needs, which is abasement, that is confessing and apologizing. Sometimes it is an autonomy need, sometimes it is an aggression needs, attacking or ridiculing others. Blame or avoidance, like following the rules and avoiding blame. Deference, that is obeying and cooperating with others, that is the when I am cooperating with my group norms, particularly when I am conforming to a particular group's norm. So, that then the dominance, of course, that is controlling others. So, these kind of things are also again used by the marketers in their promotional strategy, more or less. Affection needs, again affiliation to some particular society or other people. Nurturance, Johnson & Johnson has very well used this kind of nurturance, that is they show how the mothers care for their children. Pampers also have used this kind of image of how the mothers are very careful about their children. Then it has play, that having fun with others, rejecting by other people. Many deodorant brands, they show in this way that you are rejected from your society because of your body odor. People keep on talking about you when you are not using detergent and you have a bad body odor. So, that is a sense of rejection which has been portrayed in different advertisement. So, similarly affiliation is there, spending time with other people. Then the next broader category is of course the need of information. Now, cognizance, how much you seek information, and exposition, how much you want to educate the others. Here comes the concept of electronic word of mouth for this in the modern purview. In electronic word of mouth, particularly in the shopping sites, when the people are writing lot of things about the reviews, positive or negative reviews. In IMDb, when the people are writing reviews about the movies, that makes sense to the other customers who are actually reading the reviews and planning whether to go for that movie or not, or whether to particularly in the if it is in the retail site, whether to buy that product or not. So, that is again, and then people deliberately seek information from their social networks. And it is not only about social network or online platform, it is also from the offline stages where people, from the peer groups, from different advertisements, we seek information about the product. Then comes, this was about the Murray's psychogenic needs. The American psychologist Henry Murray, he has propounded there are 24 such needs which he has mentioned, and we have covered in a nutshell only few prominent needs. Again now we go by another scientist, or we can say rather psychologist, who is known as Arness Dichter, and he is a Viennese psychoanalyst, and he has also come up with several motives, and his motives he has classified into 6 categories. A is the category of autonomy, then dominance, nurturance, exhibition, cognizance and exposition. Now, see Maslow's need hierarchy, or if you talk about Murray's psychogenic needs, or if you talk about Dichter's consumption needs, there is always overlapping. There is always overlapping, and some needs are always common. Of course, it will be, because they have analyzed on different set of consumers, but some common needs all of them have already identified. So, you can see the overlapping of theory anyway. So, here we come with the autonomy. Autonomy is when you take an independent impulsive decision. It may be rational, it may be irrational also, it may be responsible, it may be unconventional while you are buying your dress. It may be like in a particular movie you liked a particular dressing habit, and that is why particular dressing style, and then you have adopted it in the Diwali festival. You have bought that kind of dress. And this is very common actually, because soon after the movies get released, the similar kind of fabrics, the similar kind of designs which the heroes and heroines are wearing, usually those come to the market during the festival time also, which people want to buy and wear. And these are often purchased as a fad. Second need is the dominance, that is influencing others' purchase behavior. It is most of the time the marketers used celebrity endorsement for this purpose, or they can also use opinion leaders for this purpose. Whenever say for example, when Sensodyne promotes, they show a doctor always, and they show a testimonial that it is certified by the Dental Association and all. So, which shows that a doctor is talking about a particular medicinal or a particular toothpaste brand which is good for dental health. Or sometimes it could be the celebrities, like when Amitabh Bachchan is talking about a particular brand called Reed and Taylor, or Amitabh Bachchan is talking about a brand called Navratna Cool Cool or Boro Plus or something. So, which means the person is, or Aishwarya Rai is talking about some Nakshatra brand, or Amitabh Bachchan and Jaya Bachchan is actually promoting the brands of Tanishq, and also for Kalyan Jewellers. So, this is like when they want to, this is a kind of using the dominance of the celebrity on the customers. Then comes the nurturance, which we have found in Maslow's need hierarchy also as a belongingness need. One was nurturance also, and which we have found in Murray's psychogenic need as nurturance, and here also in Dichter's consumption motive we find it as a nurturance need. And there is a fellow feelings protectiveness for the children, for the poor, for the distressed. We can see how it could be the Rohini Nilekani, which is shown here, with some poor targeted by microfinance. It could be like this also in Shangamitra. Akshay Patra is one kind of mission for midday meal like this, and of course, the consumer products for the kids like Johnson Johnson, Pamper and Archie's, which shows a kind of nurturance, where nurturance by the grandchildren to the grandparents, where they take care of them. So, that they take care of rather their emotions, which has been shown, I have told you about in the Google ad, Google emotional ad. So, these are there. Then we have exhibition need, to impress others and be recognized and appreciated by others, that is to excite, amaze, fascinate, entertain, shock others or amuse others by wearing certain fashion dress, by using certain perfume, by using certain kind of designer jewelry, or using certain things. So, that is a kind of exhibition. Then when we talk about cognizance, it is to explore, be inquisitive and knowledge seeking. So, again when you this particular aspect we have seen in Murray's psychogenic need also, when you look for more information, when you seek for more information deliberately about a product. And then we have exposition, that is information sharing and explaining or interpreting something to others. Many times we can see lot of televised shoppings site programs, or lot of programs where even the beauticians, they come and explain about their products to the customers. They want to share the attributes of the product to the customer, which will suit to them best, for what kind of skin condition it will be more suitable. So, this kind of information sharing they are doing, they are educating the customer about their product, and they are trying to interpret the attribute of the product to the customers in this way. So that given it is a new product or new brand which is being launched, or new variety of a brand which is being launched, the customers could be helped out. So, this is in short which when we were talking about the consumption motives. So, I will just in a nutshell talk about what are the things we have discussed. So, first we have discussed about the Maslow's need hierarchy, where we have 5 different needs which we have mentioned. One is the physiological need, second is the safety need, third is the need for belongingness or social need, third and then fourth is the need for your self esteem need, and then we have the self actualization need. So, similarly quickly going by Max-Neef's need, we have found 9 fundamental needs here: need for subsistence, protection, affection, understanding, participation, leisure, creation, identity and freedom. We have got 24 such kind of psychogenic needs from Murray, where we have only discussed about a few like ambition need, materialistic need, power need, affection need, information need, autonomy, dominance, nurturance, exhibition, cognizance. We have talked about Dichter's consumption motives, where we have talked about autonomy, dominance, nurturance, exhibition, cognizance and exposition. So, these are in short the theories which we have discussed so far as motivational theory. So, see you for now, and in the next session we will discuss about the process of involvement. Thank you so much.